How many times have you heard you gotta start the day with a good breakfast? It's the most important meal of the day. Well, I'm here to tell you that might not be entirely true. What if everything you knew about breakfast was a lie? Record scratch sound effect. That's right, we're diving deep into some everyday myths, and trust me, some of these might just blow your mind. Hold on to your bacon and eggs because things are about to get real. Cereal, the breakfast of lies, toast, more like burnt hopes, orange juice, you mean sugar water? Alright, let's talk hydration, we've all heard it. 8 glasses of water a day, it's practically gospel. But where did this magical number come from? Turns out there's not a ton of scientific evidence to back it up. See, our bodies are way more complex than that. The amount of water we need can change depending on a bunch of factors. Your activity level, the climate, even what you ate that day. So, how much should you be drinking? Listen to your body. Thirst is a pretty good indicator, and chances are you're getting enough H2O from other sources throughout the day too. Boom! Myth busted. Remember being told you couldn't go swimming for at least an hour after eating? The logic always sounded a little shaky to me. The idea was that your body wouldn't be able to handle digestion and physical exertion at the same time, leading to cramps and potential drowning. Now, I'm not saying you should go for a marathon swim right after Thanksgiving dinner, but the reality is, our bodies are way more capable than we give them credit for. There's no scientific evidence to support this myth. Mild discomfort maybe, but a life-threatening situation? Highly unlikely. So go ahead, take a dip after a snack, just maybe take it easy on the high dives. Chapter 3. Sneezing with your eyes open, impossible feat or total myth. This one always seemed a little suspect to me. Apparently the pressure from a sneeze is so powerful that if you don't close your eyes they might just pop out of your head. Sounds terrifying, right? Like something out of a cartoon. Well, thankfully it's completely false. Your eyelids have a natural reflex to close when you sneeze, but it's not to protect your eyes from exploding. It's actually to prevent germs and irritants from getting in. So, is it possible to sneeze with your eyes open? It's uncomfortable and takes some effort, but yeah, don't believe me, check this out. Chapter 4. Cracking knuckles, a symphony of destruction for your joints? I've been cracking my knuckles for years. It's a habit, a nervous tic, a way of life. And you know what? My grandma hated it. Always told me I was going to get arthritis. Sound familiar? Well, good news for all my fellow knuckle crackers. This one's a myth. That popping sound? It's not bones grinding together. It's actually gas bubbles being released in the fluid around your joints. Now, I'm not saying it's the most attractive habit, but it's not going to land you in a wheelchair. So crack away, my friends. But maybe do it discreetly, for grandma's sake. Chapter 5. 10% brain power. Are we really this underutilized? This myth has always bugged me. The idea that we're only using a fraction of our brain power? Come on! It's like saying you only use 10% of your car's engine. It just doesn't make sense. And guess what? It's not true. Brain imaging studies have shown that we use pretty much our entire brain, even for simple tasks. Sure, some areas might be more active than others at any given time, but that doesn't mean the rest is just sitting there gathering dust. We are capable of incredible things, and our brains are constantly working even when we don't realize it. So let's ditch this limiting belief and embrace the full potential of our amazing brains. So, what have we learned today? We've busted some myths about breakfast, drinking water, swimming after eating, sneezing, knuckle cracking, and even the power of our own brains. Turns out there's a lot of misinformation out there, and sometimes the truth is even more interesting than the myth. Remember, it's always a good idea to question what you hear and do a little digging of your own. You might be surprised by what you discover. Now I want to hear from you. What myth did you believe for years? Let me know in the comments below.